Ah, the rights of motherhood, late nights, spit up, and endless crying. What if you had someone around to take over for you? To give you a break when you're too tired to measure formula, these celebrity moms have just that. They're Hollywood nannies. Some celebs skip the nanny altogether, but not these famous moms. Let us give you a helping hand. Hit the subscribe button and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest content from TheTalko. Now let's get started. Mariah Carey. It's no secret that Mariah Carey is a diva. Her name is synonymous with the term. For someone who seems to need a lot of control, she's quite happy to let nannies step in. In a 2014 champagne-fueled radio interview, Carey explained her hands-on parenting style. When asked how involved the songstress is with her kids, she replied, "Very. She gets very involved in firing her nannies, that is." It appears that Mariah can't bear to see her children get too attached and has fired nannies for being too affectionate. Just months before the radio spot, Carey fired a nanny for getting too close to her children. The nanny Simonette DaCosta later filed a lawsuit against Carey. DaCosta claims she was on call 24 hours a day and rarely had meal breaks. She also claims she's owed overtime and damages equal to $100,000. Carey called the lawsuit frivolous, but other caregivers have since joined. This diva seems to rely heavily on staff but doesn't respect how much she needs them. We hope her next nanny gets much better treatment and fair pay. Chrissy Teigen. Supermodel mom Chrissy Teigen is known for keeping it real and dishing on parenting. She's been outspoken about expecting to hire a nanny since she first married John Legend. From the jump, Teigen has had a strict policy: no hot nannies. It seems even supermodels feel insecure with a beautiful woman in the home all day. To be fair, this policy applies to hot male staff as well. Teigen likes to keep it equal. Now that she's a mom, Chrissy has honestly coped to having help. When asked how she manages to do it all, she replied, "With help." In Teigen's household, she has her mom, husband, and staff, which includes a nurse. With a busy modeling career and co-hosting a TV show on her calendar, Chrissy has little time to spare. She's spoken out about spending as much time as possible with her daughter. Needing a nanny to keep things under control doesn't mean Chrissy doesn't dote over her little girl. She says waking up next to her little girl is the best part of her day. Miranda Kerr. Victoria's Secret angel Miranda Kerr relies on her nanny for a whole different reason. She doesn't employ a helping hand for her own home, but instead hires a nanny for when her son is away. Kerr may have split from ex-husband Orlando Bloom, but that doesn't mean she isn't keeping an eye on him. The Australian supermodel reportedly sends a nanny with her son Flynn every time he goes to visit his father. Kerr claims this isn't because she doesn't trust Bloom. She's claimed the nanny is just her way of being overprotective. She's also said the arrangement puts less pressure on her actor ex. If she trusts the Lord of the Rings star so much, why send supervision? Whether it's to make sure all of Flynn's needs are met or to keep tabs on his famous dad remains to be seen. Either way, Kerr and Bloom have maintained a friendship on behalf of their son. The two co-parent well despite the potential spy. Kerr credits Bloom with being a great dad and insists the nanny is just a formality. Kylie Jenner. Reality star and young first-time mom Kylie Jenner wasn't always on board with having a nanny. At first, Kylie claimed to only want mom Kris and her sisters around her new child. Whether the overprotective instincts faded or new motherhood simply proved too stressful, Jenner switched teams. From no nanny to several nannies, Kylie built a team. The 20-year-old celebrity mom is apparently still hands-on and loves being a mother. Sources close to her claim that she's always been very maternal and loves spending time with little Stormy. There's plenty to do with the new baby in the house. It's not surprising that a hands-on mom would still need help. Apparently, even Jenner's assistants get in on the baby fun. It takes a village to raise a child, even for a celebrity. Active grandma Kris is always around to lend a helping hand as well. Those close to the famous family have reported that Kris spends a lot of time with Kylie. Little Stormy is truly doted over. Her big family, a team of caregivers, and hands-on mom make sure that she's a happy baby around the clock. Beyoncé. Music power couple Beyoncé Knowles and Jay-Z have hired 6 nannies for their twins. It's common for families of multiples to hire around-the-clock care. The twins have different sleep schedules according to sources, so having some help makes sense. Everyone can agree having 2 newborns at home merits having an extra set of hands. Counting big sister Blue Ivy's pair of nannies, the fabulous family now have a total of 8 pairs of extra hands. With 3 nannies per twin working in 8-hour shifts, there's never a shortage of help. Multiples are a challenge, even more so with a toddler at home. No one could fault a family for calling in backup. This backup more closely resembles a sports team than household staff. We can't help but wonder how they will keep all of their names straight. 8 nannies in and out of a home all day could mean domestic bliss or caregiver chaos. We're sure little Blue Ivy is still running the show. It would take more than a few nannies to slow her down. Jenna Dewan. Jenna Dewan has no problem owning up to having a nanny nor explaining why. The step-up actress says that raising a child is so much work she doesn't know how other moms can do it, let alone with a full face of makeup. The busy celebrity says she doesn't have time to put on her makeup anymore. Daughter Everly has even been known to hide her mom's stash. Having a house full of staff can't create more hours in the day. Dewan and ex-husband Channing Tatum both have busy schedules and they won't schedule their day around the children. Nannies travel with the family everywhere they go, help run errands, and help out at home as well. The hired hands also help buy Jenna time to work out. The star opened up about her incredible post-baby body. She said as someone fortunate enough to have trainers and dietitians, she doesn't want to send the wrong message. She can bounce right back after having a baby because she has a team of helpers. She called her speedy recovery abnormal and hopes that moms without staff won't feel pressured to match her. Jessica Alba. For the most part, nannies operate in the background. They tirelessly serve their clients and their precious babies like heroes. Jessica Alba broke the mold when she took to social media to publicly recognize how much her nanny has done for her. The Fantastic Four actress hired her nanny, Connie, to be with her after the birth of her first child. While she only kept the nanny on for 3 weeks, Connie apparently made quite the impression. Alba credits nanny Connie with teaching her how to breastfeed, bathe, and soothe her newborn. She also helped the star remember to take care of herself as a new mom as well. Alba loved nanny Connie so much she hired her back a second time and posted a sweet photo of her on Instagram. That post was a Hollywood rarity. Most celebrities employ nannies, but very few discuss it. Alba took the time to praise her nanny for teaching her the skills of motherhood. In a world of self-entitlement and huge egos, it's refreshing to see someone recognize how vital nannies are for busy celebrities. Charlize Theron. Actress Charlize Theron knows all about nannies. The single mom adopted 2 children and has employed everyone from her mom to her dog to help raise them. She also has professional help and employs a few nannies. Being a celebrity nanny may sound like a dream come true, but it's not all child's play. Kids are demanding and the hours are brutal. If you're working for Charlize Theron, you can also be guaranteed some awkward and unreasonable working conditions. Theron reportedly demanded that her nannies not look at her, make eye contact, or even speak to the star. She required they keep detailed records of every detail of her children's lives in notebooks. If the nannies needed to communicate anything with the famous mom, they wrote that down as well. Charlize would then read the notes alone in her spare time. Perhaps Theron was simply trying to preserve a sense of being alone in the house? With 2 precious little ones, it's easy to understand why she would demand structure and consistency from her hired hands, but a no-contact order is extreme. Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are famous for their large family. The 2 actors have 3 biological children between the 2 of them. They have adopted 2 children together. Angelina also adopted her oldest son Maddox with ex-husband Billy Bob Thornton. With 6 children in tow, it's no wonder the family employed up to 8 nannies at a time. They couldn't hire any old babysitter either. Allegedly, the Pitt-Jolie family expected nannies to have a 4-year degree and speak multiple languages. Each nanny was expected to be fluent in the native language of their charge in addition to English. The showbiz ex-couple tried to take a vacation with a paltry 4 nannies. They soon realized their mistake and quickly called in 2 backup nannies as well. It was reported that on a recent trip to Germany, the family employed a total of 8 nannies. The nannies stayed in their chateau, which included a table for 16. These nannies, most with degrees in education or childhood development, were not cheap. With salaries ranging from $50,000 to $150,000 a year, that's some expensive help. Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana isn't afraid to talk about her nanny either. When asked about how the Guardians of the Galaxy star manages to balance it all, she credited her nanny. We all know the household staff and help are the secrets behind glamorous celebrity lives. Though it's common knowledge, so few celebrity moms will discuss how important their nannies are. Saldana gives their nanny, housekeeper, and assistant praise for keeping the house and kids under control. Saldana credits all of this extra help with why she was able to continue working after kids. Filming a movie means grueling hours and lots of travel. Most moms would need a team of helpers to be able to undertake such a task. Zoe refers to these members of household staff as her equals. She's been quoted in interviews describing them as co-parents. Saldana reports missing the children badly when she travels for work. This mom's egalitarian attitude toward the people who make her life possible is heartwarming. Do you think you could cope with the demands of Hollywood and raising a family? Would you choose to employ a nanny or raise your kids on your own? Let us know in the comments if you'd embrace the nanny life or do it the old-fashioned way. Don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel to stay in the loop.